Hey everyone, it's Ashley. I'm just popping on for a really short video. Just wanted to share with you my recent Homeworx items I have purchased. So obviously you can clearly see them all right here, but I was just going to give you my initial thoughts on them all. I do believe the same sale that was going on when I bought these is still going on. I think the 4 wicks were oh my gosh, 2 for $42, and then the 3 wicks were 2 for $24, and these are actually $25 a piece. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's 2 for less than a full price single. So I was like, definitely getting 2 of those. I've never tried the 3 wicks before, but I actually really like the size of them. I'm really excited for them. So out of the 3 wicks that were like the older ones, I decided to go with Butter Cookie Crunch because, I mean, it says decadent and delicious. Like, that seems like it would have been the most up my alley. I do want to point out, it looks like it has a little like over pour. Like, this is clearly wax, like dripped on the side, which I'll get it off, like it doesn't matter, but I thought that was kind of funny. This one has that like wood wick situation. But it says decadent and delicious, Tahitian vanilla, brown sugar, praline, and shortbread. And here's what the inside looks like. The wicks are a little bit crazy, but I'll probably do, I mean, I'll maybe trim them a little bit, and then because this one's kind of like doing something a little wild there. These are definitely very light, like this whole bunch except for one. So I do feel like curing would probably benefit some of these. However, I remember smelling this Butter Cookie Crunch last night, and I thought it smelled like just like kind of a basic bakery, which is perfect because, you know, I gotta have some of those in my collection. I feel like this morning I'm not smelling it as much, but also it's really early in the morning. Like, I haven't even had my coffee yet, but I wanted to share this quick because of another video I plan to do today. So, also I did want to inquire for anyone who knows about Homeworx. Do the numbers on the bottom mean anything like they do in Bath & Body Works? Like, I know Bath & Body Works, you know, if it ends in, or it starts with a 2, that means it was like poured in 2022, versus these ones I can't entirely tell. I'm sure somebody knows if that correlates. Could you let me know? Because I think otherwise I'm gonna try and go back through my Homeworx history and kind of like tag dates on all my Homeworx candles, because I just like to know that info, especially when I'm going through like what I want to burn next, like for my like candle melting basket, if you will. If things have been in my collection for really long, I like to pull those out, and sometimes I feel like candles I've had forever aren't as old, and then like newer candles I'm like, oh, this must be a really old one. But the Bath & Body Works I can check. These ones I feel like I don't know as much. So let's move on to these 3 wicks, because this one I think is my favorite right here. I want to talk about that one last. So I got the Glazed Honey Graham, and I will say people were talking about these are like those, they're the plastic lids. I'm kind of indifferent at this point. I see what people are saying. I also wouldn't be opposed to just using a lid from a candle I burn up and replacing it on this candle afterwards. Like, that wouldn't really bother me, because I don't feel like it's inhibiting the scent per se. Like, it's still covering the full candle. It's not like it came like this, you know. So I don't know that it bothers me so much, but I do, like, these are pricier candles, so I do understand that point of view from it. Like, but also the craziness of things right now, I totally get if they cannot afford to source lids, but like their prices went up. Like, it's obviously a whole deal. People have talked about it way more eloquently than I am obviously right now, but honestly I think, to me, it's not like the end all be all, I guess. Like, to me, the candle fragrance at the end of the day is what I care most about. I'm not a huge packaging person because I do think it matters, but to my experience at the end of the day, I really just care about what kind of scent I get out of the candle. Does it burn okay? Okay, so moving on. I got the Glazed Honey Graham. So the notes on this are golden honey, rich caramel, graham cracker, and vanilla bean. And this definitely, like I said, I feel like these need to sit a little bit, which is fine because I can let them do that. But this kind of smells like, I was gonna say a vanilla graham cracker, but it smells like a graham cracker, but definitely with some like added sweetness to it, which I mean, honey, caramel, and vanilla are all in here. I feel like it's not quite bready. Like I feel like these pictures kind of make it look a little bit bready, which is like a little bit in there, which I feel like is the graham cracker. I'll be curious to let this one sit because it's just, like I said, a very light like vanilla and graham cracker note. I do feel like if I let it sit, the caramel and the honey and those things will continue to come out more because I feel like this was definitely freshly poured. And once again, if we feel like these things on the bottom mean something, tell me and we'll know more. But I can tell these two, which are like the new ones, oh my gosh, sorry, they're definitely a little lighter. So okay, next I got the Mochaccino crumb cake, which I saw when they were posting like the sneak peeks on this one. I was so excited. So the notes are vanilla crumb cake, mocha latte, creamy caramel, and powdered sugar. So once again, I didn't even really show you the colors of the wax. I don't know if people care about that, but this one once again is very, very light. I feel like I'm getting the crumb cake and the powdered sugar the most, and I feel like that's saying something because those should be like the most two tamed down notes in my opinion in this candle. I feel like the latte should be the forefront and the caramel should be right behind it. Like I felt like when I initially smelled this candle, or even I smell the lid, I get more of the coffee, but I just feel like they need to sit for a bit, which like I said, I really don't have a problem with letting them sit. I know some people like to get right to burning their things, but I have a lot of other things that are older that I want to work through. So I think I'm gonna let these guys hang out for a little bit. The one I think I'm the most excited about, which is kind of funny because I kind of picked this up just like hearing other people talk about it in the past. I think right now this is only available in the 3-wick, but I'm really excited about it. It's deep dish apple pie, and I do want to also say this also has that like plastic lid. So here is this one. The notes on it are gooey apple, nectar, cinnamon, vanilla, and pie crust. This one is definitely the strongest out of all of these, which is kind of funny. I don't know if it's just because of the notes, like apple cider type, apple pie, like it's just got a lot of deeper scent notes, I guess, compared to the other three. They're all more like bakery scents. But this is just like a spicy apple pie. And I feel like the word spicy might scare people off. I mean, it has cinnamon in it, but it's just like the best. It's so fall. Like it's so fall, and I'm so in the mood for fall. But it's just like cinnamon apples and pie crust. So I am really excited about this one. I don't know that I will burn it here in the month of August. I'm trying to make some kind of like melting baskets for myself for the next couple months of some fall candles I want to start working on. This might be a September or October burn for me because it is really good and, like I said, very, very fall. So these are the things I picked up. I just wanted to share them. Obviously, these are just my initial like cold sniff impressions. Once I get to warming things, I think I've mentioned this before on here, but I want to try and start doing some like can review type content. So if you're interested, let me know. If you pick these up, let me know your thoughts as well, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.